Ja.
No wonder your guard got so angry. I feel the same way when Ludwig's near.
Ja, Ludwig ist in der Nähe und hallo und herzlich willkommen zu Avowed mit dem alten Mann. Und wir müssen da jetzt hoch. Ich leg's mal weg.
Envoy, I hope you found what you were looking for. Because those ruins are about to be a distant memory.
Lügen, da sind nichts als Spinnenweben und wenig hilfreiche Skelette.
And the dream scourge. Yet you walked away unscathed. Fascinating. This is a spring from which the dream scourge flows, injecting poison into the veins of the island.
No, a cleansing fire. Poison or cure?
The same poison that spread to Fior Messiverno, and even now rots the city from within. Stand by my side, and we can strike a blow at the Dream Scourge, and at Sapadal. Defending a dying settlement is not a kindness, it only prolongs the suffering. I've been watching you, Envoy. You, who survived when so many godlike fell. I even asked the gods what made you so remarkable. And the burned queen opened my eyes to what you are. We knew the chaos of the living lands had an origin. How could I have known that you were its offspring? Different wars on the same battlefield. There are two plagues in the living lands. Help me destroy one, and the other will follow.
Ashes. Nothing of the Akita will remain.
We may not burn out the dream scourge here, but we can burn out its symptoms and take the fight to your patron.
Spirits cry out, bury the fire, but still they rage.
Fighting a superior force is one thing, but fighting a god is another. Is she really suggesting that?
Always thinking with your sword. You zealots never change. I happen to like these ruins. They've been very informative. Without them, I'd never have learned there was a new god in the living lands.
Another reason why they should be destroyed. Sapadal is dangerous, but an archmage is more unpredictable by far. No, it's ours to decide. And without you, Sapadal can do nothing to stop us.
That's all well and good. I wish I cared. Kill Sapadal if you must, but do it some other way. You'll leave Naku Kubel alone.
Those ruins are crawling with dream thralls. Why are we arguing about a pile of rocks when Thirdborn's in danger?
Stomp your feet as much as you like. Your opinion doesn't matter to me.
You forget your place, Archmage. No matter. I am happy to remind you.
And I will end you, Inquisitor. I will seal your unlife in ice for an eternity. Do not for a moment think that you possess any power here. You, and more importantly, your people, will regret all of it.
Harm any of my soldiers, and you won't live to regret it.
Not another word, or all of your people die. Now, where was I? Ah, yes. I want our envoy here to make the decision as to what will follow.
Ach du Scheiße.
Neither did the village in the parable. But sometimes we must make sacrifices. I have an alternate solution to the problem at hand.
This should be amusing.
I am not talking to you, am I? Don't interrupt me. Yes, honestly, it's quite simple. I can sever the connection between the Adra in the ruins and the rest of the living lands. It will isolate the dream-scourged essence and halt the creation of new dream thralls in Shatterscarp. But those that exist will remain. My solution will end the plague in this region, I believe, and keep Ludwig from having to do terrible things to those nice ruins. I knew I liked you for a reason. Yes, there is a catch. It's also what you may call a large one. Severing the Adra will require the use of a truly immense amount of essence, which, well, will result in a few deaths.
A few deaths? What about Quilici? And the other Furians? And Quilici?
Gentle sleep. One moment day, the next, a poppy's dream to carry them to the Garden of Night. They would feel no pain.
I'm so very glad you recall.
Well, in layman's terms, she's going to rip the essence out of a bunch of people in Shatterscarp. For what it's worth, her theory is sound. She could stop the Dream Scourge. In Shatterscarp, at least.
Oha, das geht ja wieder hier in eine Richtung, die mir gar nicht passt. Das ist auch kein guter Plan.
You also will not enjoy hearing that it may cost a few dozen deaths.
100 Leben.
Possibly even 100.
What? This is your solution?
There is no control over who will perish in the process. But it will stop the Dream Scourge from spreading in Shatterscarp. No new Dream Thralls will be created.
Na, sind da noch welche übrig danach?
Ingrim is one of the smartest people alive. If she says this is the way, it's hard to argue. No matter how much we might want to.
You can't be entertaining this. Not after what we've seen. The frozen corpses, the twisted riddles. The Dream Scourge is a tragedy, but she's a monster. You can't leave Thirdborn at her mercy.
Nee, das
It's
geht
not
nicht.
an ideal solution. But it is easier to save a life when you've amputated the necrotic limb, so to speak.
Eure Idee.
At least I'm not the only rational voice in this debate. She would sacrifice the very people we're trying to save, and for what? Not even to destroy the Dream Scourge. Merely to slow it down.
Destroying the ruins and killing the Dream Thralls within is also a short-term measure. Ludwig's solution will eventually result in the same number of casualties, possibly even more.
Ich muss jetzt erstmal überlegen. Ich lese mir das gerade durch. Kleinen Moment. Ich bin mir der Zahl der möglichen Opfer wohl bewusst, vorausgesetzt finden wir.
It's simple. Luduin's solution will kill dream thralls, but not eradicate the plague itself. So long as the dream scourge exists, more people will become infected. And the infected will take more lives, and this will continue indefinitely.
She has no idea what the consequences of her actions might be. And neither do you. Envoy, I want to show you something.
Was macht sie denn jetzt? Ist da ein Gesicht drunter?
I swore an oath to my goddess. A solemn vow that I would give everything in service to her. Even myself. And I did so, gladly. Sapadal wants the same devotion from you. The only difference is, you never had a choice. An avowed servant of a higher power, much like you. The mask is my true face, my covenant with my goddess. The obligation I chose.
Das ist eine ganz schwere Entscheidung. Ich gehe jetzt mal in mich. Ich traue mich jetzt nicht, da irgendwas zu nehmen. Ich bin gleich wieder da. Tja, ganz schwer. Ich überlege hier hin und her. Also ich würde am liebsten mich gar nicht entscheiden. Ich denke aber mal, ich denke, dass Sapadal dafür verantwortlich ist für die Traumgeißel. Ich vermute mal, dass die Gottlosen irgendwas mit der Natur gemacht haben, was ihm nicht gefallen hat und dass seine Reaktion war, dass er alles vernichtet hat und dafür gefangen wurde oder so. Ich vermute es mal, ich weiß es nicht. Ja. Und Opfer wird es sicherlich bei beiden Varianten geben. Entweder ich entscheide mich hierfür oder hierfür. Ich weiß bloß nicht, wo die Anzahl höher ist. Das ist die Wahl zwischen Pest und Cholera hier.
Imagine it, Envoy. Was there ever a godlike who stood tall against their own creator? Envoy, we have an obligation to scour Sapadal from the living lands before they destroy us. Starting with these ruins, whatever you do, make sure the decision is yours, not theirs. Sapadal will poison your judgment if you let them. You owe Sapadal nothing, and yet they demand everything. That is not devotion. It's cruel.
Yes, quite difficult to decide whether to believe your new god or the angry skeleton actively threatening us.
This isn't about Sapadal. This is about every man, woman, and child in Shatterscarp.
Godlike. I leave the choice to you. Both options will bring harm. The question is, which will bring more good?
Ich kann jetzt nicht mehr speichern, ne? Nee. Den Atra. Das ist mehr als Grausamkeit. Du verlangst von mir, Dutzende zu töten.
Countless will die regardless if the Dream Scourge is not stopped.
Hat sie recht.
Remember the village and the statue it couldn't repair. Remember the lesson I tried to teach you. None of our lives matters. Not when they might cost us the future. Now choose, Envoy. Destroy the ruins and the Dream Thralls, but allow the plague to keep spreading. Or sever the Adra and end the plague in Shatterscarp with an unknowable number of casualties.
She toys with you with innocent lives, while I offer only the truth.
Ja, aber deine Variante sorgt nicht dafür, dass es aufhört mit denen, dass die Leute krank werden und Traumgeknechtete werden. Wenn einer von euch einen Rückhalt hätte, was er Früchte. Ich schätze den Rat meiner Gefährten. Ich möchte ihre Meinung hören. Genau.
Good people die either way. But severing the Adra shortens their suffering, I hope.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but Ludwig's right. I hate what the Dream Scourge has done to Thirdborn, but letting that Archmage snuff out even more lives is worse.
Kai, du bist keine Hilfe.
Destroy the ruins, Envoy. Whatever comes next, at least it's something people can fight or flee.
Ich riskiere es mal.
Call it an experiment. To see if a mortal can think of futures beyond one's lifetime. And be less sentimental than the village about its statue. Also, I rather loathe the Inquisitor. She's far too used to getting her own way.
Petty, illogical, and self-absorbed. You hold a blade to the throat of my soldiers, but that's no excuse for wasting my time. Envoy, I hate to be in this position, but at least the choice is in Adirran hands. So choose.
Ich hätte vorher speichern sollen.
Oh, what a relief. You really scared me there, Envoy.
So be it. Sapadal's hold over you is stronger than I suspected.
Rune, strengthen the living leaves. We twine.
Ich hoffe mal.
Attune your soul to Sapadal to assist my focus on the Adra. You're the only one who can do that part. And Yatsley, come, help me. I think you'll enjoy this.
Hoffentlich zeigen sie nicht, wie die ganzen Leute jetzt sterben. Da fliegen sie ran. Oh. Das waren aber keine 100. Abgetrennter Ast gewährt 20 Sekunden maximale Geschwindigkeit. Charakter. Abgetrennter Ast. Gedenken an Kishmal. Da. Ah, guck's, die hat's erwischt. Warum halt nicht alle? Du, Ingrim, warum nicht alle?
I am delighted to have been right about you. I was hoping you'd have the cold logic I wanted to see. We've dealt with the Dream Scourge, but you'll still have some cleaning up to do. Now that I know this was all because of a new god flailing in their cage, the Living Lands is no longer of interest to me. I think you made a choice that benefited the ultimate good. There will be no more Dream Thralls. You may, however, have nightmares, knowing you've caused so many casualties. But that is for you to wrestle with. I'm done here. However, I have one final question for your young wizard.
For... me?
You have shown a great deal of talent, Yatsley. Few can harness so much essence with ease. I could use your assistance and the companionship. It's really dreary being alone. Should you wish to return with me, I would happily take you on as my apprentice. The rest of the circle do not often visit, which is good because they're tiresome. You, however, are a power worth shaping. And rather delightful to
Übst du
boot.
hier gerade jetzt nie
Well,
ab?
obviously, I'm... Wait. Really? You want me to... Wow. That would be... amazing. But I have to think about it. At the very least, the envoy would be lost without me. And so would my lover. Though the idea of finally devoting more time to magic is... tempting.
Ich mach mal das.
Yes, my work will still be there even when this world is in ruins. Which, hopefully, won't happen. Whatever you decide, it will be some months before I depart. You know where to find me. Be clever, godlike. Don't think too much with your heart.
Why are we deferring to that maniac Greengrim? Ugh.
I don't trust this heathen magic.
No progress with it.
What is done is done. Do not waste your breath justifying it to me. Countless innocent lives cut short, even my own soldiers. And for what? Make no mistake, there will be a reckoning for the chaos you unleashed here. At least now I have a better idea of who is pulling your strings.
Ich mag sie nicht.
And that is what she wants you to believe. Envoy, need I remind you why the Emperor sent you? To burn out a threat at any cost. To impose order where chaos reigns. If you and Heelgard are too spineless to remember your allegiance, I'll have to finish the job myself. All I wanted to do was protect Shatterscarp. Give it the chance that Fior Messiverno did not have. Unusual, isn't it? How you spared one settlement and condemned another. Whatever helps you sleep at night. A word of warning, Envoy. You and I are running out of opportunities to save the living lands from itself. I allowed you to dictate the terms of this meeting. I won't make that mistake twice.
Okay. Wir machen alle Fehler. Entschuldigung angenommen.
Your impudence has been noted. One more thing, Envoy. I know what happened to Captain Alfear. You fought valiantly, and she fell in disgrace. But now you have a debt to the Steel Garrote. And one day, I will collect it.
Come on. We should see what's left of Thirdborn.
It wasn't supposed to claim our people!
I can't believe the Inquisitor allowed this.
No progress without sacrifice.
Oh.
This magic makes my skin twitch.
Trees to save the forest.
Wir sollen nach Drittborn. Das ist hier unten, ne? Da. Ich werde aber in dieses Lager reisen und mich dort erstmal verlustieren und wir sehen uns dann in der nächsten Folge. Tschüss.